Okay, hi everybody. Can you hear me? Is it loud enough? Yeah, okay, I get the thumbs up. If you want to move over here as well, feel free to. I gotta be stuck a bit with the laptop for the demo. But I'm very excited to talk with you about the topic of how you can help your employees to learn by doing in simulated environments. And for us, the main case is that we want to help your workforce to figure out how to go through a lot of changes in a secure, fast and consistent way. So if I just kick it off, I promise you that will be the only slide I'm going to show today because I really want to focus on the actual tool and how the solution can work. But essentially the key problem we want to solve is how you can help your employees to be better prepared for all of the changes that are coming from a technology standpoint. So what that means is like every organization rolls out more and more applications. Those applications go through changes. Now there are new co-pilots, AI agents, so a lot more complexity that's coming. So how can we prepare somebody for all of that change, still in a way where we don't expose them to risk and do it seamlessly? So before I jump straight in how that can be visualized and how it looks like, generally there are very simplified three stages whenever you have a new technology that's rolled out. There's a time before that change, a time during the change, and a time after that change. So as we go along this, there are different types of problems that we want to solve. So especially for you in L&D, in enablement, you usually get involved already before that change, what we call in the pre-go live phase, where you're responsible to prepare the learners for what's coming. So it might be a new Salesforce rollout that's happening, a new module that's coming, S/4HANA transformation. But it can also be just like some change within that application that you have to prepare them for. So in that pre-go live phase, what we're looking at is how can we simulate that environment so that the learner can actually go and figure out everything that's going to come to them before they go into production and do something wrong. So I want to show you in the first part of the demo how that simulation looks like, then how we prepare the learner for the change, then once you roll out the change in production, how you help them onboard that, figure out in the application how they can accommodate it, and then in the long term how you optimize new changes that are coming in the application to kind of provide a continuous enablement. So the first thing I want to show you is how we start in the pre-go live phase. So how do you prepare somebody? So often what L&D departments do is that they use LMS systems for that. It might be a Workday, a Cornerstone, whatever. You have like some course where you say, hey, in 1 month there's this big go live. You have to learn how to use the application. This is your course. You have to go through this. The problem is at that point, everything feels very theoretical. So if I'm a learner now, again in this case here it's Workday, but it could be any LMS, what we now want to do is provide them with the right content to prepare them. So if I click here into this like first widget, what I now can see is like that I'm now being prepared for, in this case, an upcoming S/4HANA migration. So we're following what we call the show me, try me, test me methodology. So first we're going to be told and shown all of the change that's coming. So that might be like certain information. I can just click through this. I can read what is this change that's coming. So far for you in enablement, you're aware of this, how these things work. But now the important thing is that I actually want to get acquainted to and like really practice what is that S/4HANA rollout that's coming. What does that new module look like? So in the first step of the show me, I can be given like certain different types of contents. For example, here, a process walkthrough, a quick video that actually shows me, okay, this is now how I create a sales order. It shows me how I can navigate this platform, but it's all still very dry. As you can see here, I just get this preview of how that can look like. But you don't really know yet, how does it feel like once I'm live in this application? So this is when I go from the show me part to the try me part. So I mark this as completed. I go on now, and what you now can see coming up is what we call a fully simulated environment of your application. So it can integrate here in your course in the LMS, but what you see, this is a fully immersive experience. And when I say I want to actually try it out, I'm now being forwarded, once my internet is fast enough, to S4HANA. So in this case, again, we're not actually live yet, but I as a learner can start navigating, seeing this application, trying it out. These are all links. But for those of you who might have been very sharp in looking, it doesn't say sap.com, it says whatfix.com. So all of this is a fully immersive replica, we call it a mirrored environment, of that new module that's going to go live. And I as a learner now can just navigate this and, for example, see here, okay, what are, again, all of these new changes that are coming? So first, I might get a bit of a repetition here. For example, an explanation, this is the new process you have to learn. I might again get a quick review of the video that I've seen. So in this case, I go very quickly through it. But now more importantly, I want to actually try out how can I navigate that platform. So if I go here step by step, I learn all of these different tasks that are given to me. I can now click here on, okay, what does it actually take to create that sales order? And when I click on this, we're triggering what we call a walkthrough. So what you see here, I'm now being told, navigate you to the right upper part and click on the search icon. So I just follow this. And now I'm being guided step by step through that entire process of creating a sales order in this case. Internet is letting me a bit down here, but let me just continue. So it says now create a sales order. So let's see if I can do that with one hand. There we go. And I as the learner can just continue on this entire process of what it actually takes to create that sales order. And again, all of this is happening simulated before your go live. So if you have that new rollout, SAP, for example, going live, a new Salesforce that's going live, you can work with the IT together to create those simulations and then prepare your entire workforce before you put them in the risky situation that they actually have to go into production and make a mistake. So in this case, again, the internet is a bit slow, but we're still continuing. I just click through this and would now get to the page where I can then enter some information to go through that sales order. So the whole idea is first we start with show me. I can see everything that I have to learn. I get it in a preview. Then I say try me. So I get into the system, I try it out. Usually that should go much, much faster. And in the final stage, what we can do is we can go into what we call the test me. So once I've tried all of these things out, I went through the process, I learned on what to enter here. So I'm learning and learning and learning. I can go to my LMS system, mark this as complete, and then go into an actual exam, a certification. So what you can here see, what the certification does, it goes through exactly the same replica, but in this case, without any guidance on top of the simulation. So this is what Heineken has done, for example. Heineken has gone through digital backbone, S4HANA migration. They had 30 connected applications. What they've done first, they created all of these simulated environments. They let their learners go through this. Then they assessed how have you done it, have you completed that process, even without guidance, were no compliance issues, certified them, and only then, after go live, gave them access to production. So, in summary, the whole idea here is to prepare somebody before the actual go live so that they're certified, ready. You improve your compliance, your risks, but also make sure that the actual go live event is better prepared. So that's the first section, the pre-go live. So what happens now once you go live? The general idea of this, it can work on any application, whether it's S4HANA or in this case here, for example, Salesforce. So a slightly different example here, but let's say you're starting to learn a new application. Let's say you work in business development. So your job is it to actually work with leads, reach out to leads. You're logging in for the first time into Salesforce and you have no clue what to do. What you can see is that we would understand who is that person, what's their role, how long are they with the organization, and then can trigger a certain onboarding program for them. So in this case, for example, as a BDR, I have to work with leads. So I click on this, and I'm now guided step by step through that process on how I actually find my leads, get my leads, but more importantly, then also can be prepared on how I work in Salesforce with those leads. So again, if I click here, I get a certain mini learning program that explains me how do I create a lead, how do I create an opportunity. You can embed videos, content, and all of this particular to the learner that's there on a one-to-one customized basis. So if you learn all of these new programs, it's very simple to get started. And I, for example, want to know now how do I create a lead. I can click on this, and again, I'll be triggered through this entire flow on how to do this. All of this now is happening in production. So that's not simulated anymore, that's a real environment where we help them as they need that. So this happens as you onboard more and more, and the people slowly start to get familiar to the platform. They know how to do processes. But often what we see is that at some point, there are certain very specific behaviors that we want from people. For example, clean out data in Salesforce, or like in a requisition process, select very specific suppliers. So what do we do if we want to improve one specific behavior that's important for the business? In those cases, we can also more proactively engage a learner. So for example, let's say I'm navigating here again through Salesforce, I want to check my contacts, and I get there. Now suddenly we can understand that is, for example, a seller who has overdue opportunities. That means the seller works on deals that should have already been closed, but they're not updated in Salesforce. That's a big problem with many Salesforce customers. For example, we had Experian, they had a pipeline of 111 million US dollars in overdue pipeline. So that was a big problem for them. 3 days before the end of the month, we've given them this quick alert, say, hey, you seller, you have particularly overdue opportunities, let's do something about this. So I say, okay, let's review it. And I'll be forwarded now to a custom list where I can see all of my overdue opportunities in a second, and then can show on the opportunity itself what needs to be done. That did not work. All right. So to summarize until here, initially we've seen the pre-go live phase, the simulations, how to prepare them. Then what we have seen is how once they get into the actual production after they're certified, how you can onboard them into those processes. And in the last stage, even once they know the process, they know how to navigate something, how to interact with them in a more smart way to optimize their business process. So all of this was the experience from the learner. But how about all of you now? How do you understand what content to build, what to do, where do your people struggle? So for this, we're going to go now behind the scenes. And everything that I showed you before, every single pop-up, every single guidance is now customized to every single learner based on who they are, where they are in the application, where in the process, and what they need. To do that, we're tracking data, behavior, how they're navigating applications. So what you see here is different types of events that are coming from our application users, like what have they clicked on, where have they hovered over, what pages have they looked at. So that we can start tracking what's going well and what's not going well. That information we can then use to start to draw journeys, insights. How are your people navigating it? Your high performers versus your low performer. So if I stay with a sales example, let's say you are somebody who always closes deals and you're great, you know, I can filter it for you personally and all of the other great sellers and see what they do and then draw back on the guidance that I give for somebody. Once I understood that great journey that you are doing, I picked you now, I can then look into, okay, where exactly in that process are other people spending time or dropping off, and can visualize that. So that I, for example, see, okay, in the step-by-step process, here and here is where we see the largest drop-offs, and then can give the guidance accordingly. we can also go a step further and actually ask the system direct questions. If I am not so good with data, I don't know how to build all of these graphs and diagrams, I can just go in and ask it a question. Where are sellers struggling in the process to do something? And our, what we call insights agent, is using the data I initially shown you and then come up with recommendations on first insights on what's happening, how much time they're spending, which they shouldn't, so I want to change that. But then also with very direct recommendations on what's the content I need to build to better engage the user. So if I summarize the entire demo, going back, our solution goes from the pre-go live phase, where we simulate, make sure they're ready for the go live in a risk-free way. Then once the go live happens and they're certified, we help them onboard to reduce that time to proficiency, make them productive earlier. But then we can go into the post-go live, the optimization phase, where we look at business KPIs. How are sellers performing? How are HR recruiters hiring? How quickly? And then look at these behaviors. All right, so that was a very quick overview. I'm sorry, some of the things, as you saw, didn't work fully, but that's a good reason to then visit us at the booth. So we're just behind the S4 entrance, C20 is our booth. So feel free to come. We can also show you a bit how all of this content is created. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope I'm roughly in time. I get a thumbs up. Good.